Before entering the game, he created his account. When prompted to customize his appearance, Hyun chose to keep his real look and skipped the option, setting his username as Weed. As he entered the game, he observed his surroundings. He found himself in a medieval town filled with players and NPCs. Even the sky looked incredibly realistic. His attention shifted when he overheard someone talking about a quest, and he noticed a character of a different race. Nearby, a player sitting in the corner was trying to sell a tome he had obtained from a dungeon. Looking around, he spotted a board indicating he was in Saraborg Castle, located in the Rojime Kingdom. His excitement grew as he realized this was Royal Road, his new livelihood. Overcome with excitement, he stretched and tested a few movements like kicking and punching. However, he soon noticed everyone staring at him. Embarrassed, he muttered that he had forgotten something and quickly walked away. As he left, he refocused on his first objective. He soon arrived at a place called the training facility, which, according to the beginner's guide, was the best location to increase stats. He decided to complete this first, before taking on quests, knowing it would give him a significant advantage later. Just as he was about to enter, some players came out, complaining that it was a waste of time. They stopped him and warned him not to bother. Curious, Weed asked why. One of them, who didn't look like a beginner, introduced himself as Pluto. He explained that he had entered the facility due to a quest, and that while increasing stats was helpful in the long run, especially since leveling becomes harder over time, there was a major drawback. According to Pluto, gaining just one strength point required hitting a training dummy continuously for 10 hours without rest or interruption, something no normal person could endure. A nearby woman complained that the feature should be removed, and others agreed. Weed simply asked why. Pluto replied that while it was technically possible, it was extremely difficult. Confidently, Weed said he could do it, and even suggested making a bet. The others doubted him. Grinning, Weed calculated that if he gained one stat every 10 hours and trained for 20 hours a day, he could earn 40 additional stats in 20 days. Pluto laughed and declined the bet. Instead, he opened his inventory and explained that he had spent all his money preparing for a quest, so he couldn't wager anything valuable. However, he offered Weed 50 loaves of bread instead. Weed gladly accepted and thanked him, and the group soon left. Weed entered the facility, wondering why others found it so difficult. To him, grinding was the easiest and even relaxing at times. He picked up a wooden sword, stood in front of a training dummy, and began his first objective. As he struck the dummy, he poured all his emotions into it, his hardships, his struggles, and his anger toward those who had wronged him. Days and nights passed, yet he continued hitting the dummy without stopping. Some players who entered the facility noticed him and questioned who he was, while others simply called him crazy. As more time passed, Weed began paying attention to the system notifications. He realized how time-consuming the process was and started to wonder if it was truly worth continuing. Suddenly, he caught the scent of something delicious. The smell came from the facility instructor's lunchbox. Drawn by hunger, Weed approached and greeted him. The instructor recognized his name and asked if he had any questions. Weed replied that the instructor looked lonely and that he had come to keep him company. Noticing Weed's hunger, the instructor offered to share his food. Weed initially claimed he wasn't asking for food, but with a mischievous laugh, he accepted anyway. As he ate, he couldn't help but think about how long it had been since he'd eaten anything other than barley bread. Without hesitation, he even drank from the instructor's flavored water. While Weed was enjoying the meal, the instructor spoke up, saying he had a question. Weed didn't mind answering, especially since he was being treated to free food. The instructor then asked what he thought about sculpting. Weed was confused. Sculpting? What did that have to do with anything?